Hello and greetings to everyone. We are to answer the following. By using a protractor, measure the sizes of the following angles. For E, we are to measure the size of the angle theta. We are going to make use of our protractor. What we are going to do is we are going to place the initial point of our protractor at the vertex. Then we control the zero mark of our protractor to lie on one of the arms of the angle. Place the initial point at the vertex as such. Then we control the zero mark to lie on the arm like this. Then we read the angle where the second arm coincides with one of the marks on our protractor. This is 0, 10, 20, 30. 30 we count. After 30 we have 31, 32, 33. They coincide at 33 degrees. We indicate the angle theta is simply equal to 33 degrees, which is an acute angle because it lies between 0 degrees and 90 degrees. We move now to B. For B, we are to measure the angle alpha. Follow the same procedure. We place the initial line at the vertex. This is the vertex. We control the zero mark. Such. This is 0. Then the lines, you see they coincide here. This is 0, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150. After 150, if we count the number of marks, this is 151, 152, 153, 154, 155. The angle alpha is equal to 155 degrees, which is an obtuse angle. For C, we have to measure the angle beta. For us to easily measure the angle beta, we are going to make use of the fact that one complete revolution is equal to 360 degrees. That means the sum of all the angles around a point is equal to 360 degrees. What we are going to do is we are going to measure this angle using our protractor, this angle. Then we subtract the angle from 360 degrees to get the angle beta. We are going to place the initial point of our protractor at the vertex, and we control the zero mark of our protractor to lie horizontally on one of the arms of the angle. Then we read the angle where the other arm coincides with one of the marks on our protractor. You can see that's 0. We are going to read the angle in this direction. We are going to count 110, 120, 121, 122. So it gives us 122 degrees. For us to get the angle beta, we are going to take 360 degrees minus 122 degrees. Performing this subtraction, it gives us 238 degrees. Therefore, the angle beta is equal to 238 degrees. Next, we move to D. For D, we are to measure the angle gamma. For D, we are going to apply the same approach as for C. You can see this is the angle gamma which we are to measure. First, we are going to start by measuring the angle in between the two arms, this acute angle. We are going to place the initial point of our protractor at the vertex. Then we control the zero mark to lie on one of the arms, the lower arm. Then we read the acute angle 0, 10, 20. This is 25. From 25 we count 26, 27, 28. The two lines they coincide at 28. Knowing the acute angle as 28, we can find the angle gamma by taking 360 degrees minus 28. 360 degrees minus 28 gives us 332 degrees, which is a reflex angle. We are done with the solution of the following questions. If in case you have any worries, feel free to drop your questions at the comment section. Please, if you like the video, share and subscribe to this channel. Stay tuned for our next lesson, which is on spatial angles.